What's cooking, CSU? I'm Davis Bonner.
And I'm Cheyenne Duba, and we like to call this little slice of tasty programming
CTV Cooks. We've got a great show tonight. Cheyenne demonstrates her cupcaking making skills, and later I teach you how to make homemade hummus and French toast, just not mixed together.
In addition to that, we'll share an informative video on the culinary side of Netflix and chill.
We also have a seasonal eating challenge planned, and last but not least, we'll get you up to speed on all the latest foodie news.
So sit back, relax, and grab a snack because you're probably going to get hungry within the next few minutes. If you know me, you know that I love to bake. This week, I decided to make pink berry cupcakes, and yes, they were as good and girly as they sound. If you're a newbie to baking, don't worry. I'll walk you through the whole process from batter to frosting. Welcome to the first installment of Cheyenne's Cupcake Corner. Today, we'll be making pink berry cupcakes. Here's everything you'll need to do so, which cost me about $40. This is proof that the true definition of gentrification is when cupcake shops start popping up everywhere. I used box mix because baking is actually really easy to f up, so is decorating, so I wanted to get at least one of them right. First, dump the dry mix in the bowl. Crack 3 eggs in the bowl, pour 1 cup of water in the bowl, and put 3/4 cups of oil in, you guessed it, the bowl. Now, stir it up really well so there are no lady lumps. Then, line 2 12-count cupcake pans with cute liners. If your liners aren't cute, your cupcakes won't be worth The easiest way to fill these up is by pouring the batter into a little pitcher. Things can get pretty messy, but you can just scrape any excess batter off the counter into the pans. Or just eat it with your fingers. Your cupcakes should only be filled about half of the way, or they'll spill over the sides like a muffin top in tight jeans. This can be problematic when decorating. If you fill them up too much, just attain the time stone from Thanos' gauntlet and reverse your up. Or just use a spoon to even them out. Put them in the oven for 20 minutes, and when you take them out, they will still look like pre-surgery Kim Kardashians, but girl, you just wait until they get some fluffy frosting on them. In this video, I also decided to review the Wilton Color Swirl 3-colored coupler decorating tool for the first time, which I give 1.5 stars out of 5. Fill it up with jelly and stick it into those cupcakes real good, and squeeze it using about the same pressure you would while giving a handshake. Now on to the frosting. Make sure your butter has been sitting out for a bit so it mixes well with the sugar. You'll want 4 parts powdered sugar for every 1 part butter. Usually, the best way to make frosting is to use an electric mixer, but I tried to make this college student friendly and take into account what equipment you would and would not have in your kitchen. Put the first 2 sticks of butter in, then sift in 2 cups of sugar. I don't know why I assumed you would have a sifter, but not an electric mixer. Moral of the story, you'll need to go to your parents' house to make these cupcakes. Alright, now using your fork, just beat it real hard until it looks like this. Then do it again, and separate your frosting into 3 different bowls and color accordingly. I used pink and blue. Squeeze any excess raspberry jam into one of the bowls. Now, rinse out your disposable bag, because recycling is good, and the Great Barrier Reef will probably be completely dead before you and I get to go see it. Cut the tip off the bag so the coupler fits through as so, then fill your colors in. This is false advertising, because it is not so easy. Also, I may have been supposed to attach the 3 bags prior to filling, but cake decorating is like getting in a car accident. Never admit fault. Alright, now we're swirling. It's all in the wrist. Start at the edge of your cupcake and bring it around town. If you have long hair like me, be wary of your hairy. This is where your tool will start falling apart.
For CSU, so who knows?
Just keep going and move on. This is a metaphor for life. Take any flooped out frosting and just put it on another cupcake. No one will tell. Just kidding, we're professionals. We don't want no botched booty cupcakes here. Now, for la piece de resistance, squish your raspberries into the side of your cupcakes. This gives the illusion of extreme sophistication, as can be seen with whoever this guy is, squishing his nose into the side of this girl's face. He's created some pretty gold standard memes. Hold your green frosting with your leaf tip perpendicular to the raspberry. Squeeze and lift off, bend and snap.
Oh! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh my god! If your friends don't react to your cupcakes the way mine do, throw them away. The friends, not the cupcakes.
Damn, Daniel.
If you run out of raspberries, you can use whatever else you find. In this case, we found a cherry tomato. Now, all you have to do is eat them.
Now we can have a video of me eating it, I guess. Should we put my face to it?
Yeah! cupcakes are ugly, just turn off the lights. They'll still taste the same. LMAO, that's what she said!
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little salty you didn't bring any of those cupcakes into the studio.
I would have, but my friends and I devoured them almost right away.
Next time, be sure to make a little extra for your co-host, will you? I'm starving like all the time.
It's a good thing you're hungry because we're about to do a live taste test of some limited edition fall treats right after this short break.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Which
3 seconds. Welcome back, Rams. We hope you're as hungry as I am because there's still plenty of show left.
Well, it's officially September, and you know what that means.
Do tell us, Cheyenne. What does that mean?
As any coffee drinker knows, September is the month when Starbucks releases its seasonal drinks.
Drinks, plural. I thought there was just one, the pumpkin spice latte.
Nope. In addition to the PSL, there's 2 beverages and 6 snacks being offered in honor of the season. And we're going to try some of them right now.
Okay, well, I guess this is happening. Do we know what they are?
Nope. We're just going to try everything and then find out.
Okay, let's chew it.
First up is this mystery drink.
All right, let's see. All right, you ready? Go for it. Okay. It's like, does your mom have that one friend that like over-decorates their house for Halloween?
Oh, and it smells like that?
Yeah, and it smells like this. They go to Starbucks and they order like the fragrance version of it.
Yes. I mean, it tastes like if you're drinking a candle. Oh.
Like, but not like a cheap candle. You like went to Target and you're like,
no,
what's
like
your
a
cheapest
fancy candle.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm saying
We'll
caramel or
see. Well,
something.
yeah,
I think it
caramel.
might be a hot chocolate because it doesn't really taste like coffee.
No, it's
honestly.
definitely like as salty as I am. So there's definitely, yeah, I don't know.
As salty as you are that I didn't bring in any cupcakes?
Yeah. All right, let's see. What's up next here?
This
We
next
have,
one?
It looks like we've got a pastry.
It's definitely like a donut. I know that. That's like me when I'm trying wine. I'm like, this is a white. This is a red. This is a donut.
It looks like birdseed, honestly. Like
Oh wait,
just took
we're doing the muffin.
Oh yeah.
Well.
Oh yeah. There you go.
I'll get my muffin out.
All right, let's see. Are you ready? All right, just grab a. All right, yeah, go for it.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
It tastes healthy.
Yeah, that's what your roommate says when they like put everything in the recipe that we didn't supposed to. Yeah, no, that's just gross. Like it's.
I like it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian.
The sugar on the top
so.
is it's a nice touch. It gives it. It helps distract from the birdseedy nature of it. I'm not sold on this
My
one.
rabbit would definitely like this.
I think that speaks a lot to the. Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure. All right. So next up, let's see. Wash this down. What? All right. You ready? Cheers.
I feel like this definitely is something caramely from the
Caramely. That's what they're known for.
front of my. Okay.
Oh. Man. Thoughts?
Hold on.
It'd probably be better hot, but.
Chai tea. Definitely chai tea.
Chai tea? Mmm.
I know my chai.
I can.
They don't call me shy for nothing. No.
Are you sure?
Yes,
yeah, it's.
because they don't call me that actually.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, no, it's a nice. It's better than the first one. I'm gonna try the first one again.
I'm gonna open this up.
fun.
It's like so orange looking. Okay,
Yeah.
this one is.
Yeah, this is definitely like a salty
There's
kind of
no coffee in any of these
caramel. Is
They
it
knew
really?
that I was jumpy. That's why they didn't bring us any coffee.
They didn't hype you up on caffeine for that. Yeah,
Yes.
it's okay.
So this is hot chocolate with caramel and salt in it.
Is that your go-to? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about hot chocolate. I'm gonna say there's no chocolate in this. I don't know.
Should we bet?
Yeah. Well, let's see. All right. So we got one last.
$2.
We got one last pastry here. What is this? Oh, you weren't kidding about the donut. There's actually
Yeah, it's actually
a donut. Okay. Ooh, it's
old-fashioned
pretty. Like
donut,
presentation.
yeah. Totally.
Presentation
I'm a
is
sucker
nice.
for pastry
better
presentation.
It's better than
Yeah.
than whatever this is.
No,
Like,
this is so cute.
Low scoring presentation. This is high scoring presentation.
You're just hating on it because it's
well,
healthy.
Yeah, no, I am. That's exactly right. Oh, it fell apart.
Just like your life.
What can I say? I'm eating Starbucks on TV. Oh.
No, that's actually definitely a dream job of many people.
Is it really? Okay. Well, I'm getting
This is our all-time high. After we graduate college, like this is our.
I can put it on my resume. Yeah.
Yeah, all-time high. It's rock bottom after this.
Yeah. Right on.
But this is definitely a donut.
Yeah. We've made it that far. I'm not really sure about the frosting. What flavor is that frosting? Would you say?
Sugar.
Well, yes. That is true. I'm not.
It tastes like Halloween. Yeah.
It tastes
It
more
tastes like powdered.
powdered Halloween.
Powdered Halloween.
Yeah. And then like sprinkled. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. We'll see. It's better than one. I'm gonna stick with that.
I
not
like
really
this
sure
one
what it
better
is.
actually.
Yeah, I'm not really
but
sure
this
what
one
it
I
is.
think is a apple cider.
Apple
I think
cider? That's
because
oddly specific.
because of the powder. The powder. It tastes like the way that apple cider smells when you rip open the pouch and you like smell it before you make
Okay.
it. Yes.
Yeah, like kind of like how coffee doesn't taste anything like it smells.
Coffee does taste how it smells, I think. Kind of. I don't know.
Yeah. No, maybe, but yeah, these are. I don't. Do you want the rest of this one?
Mm-hmm.
You want?
Yeah,
Here.
thank
Actually,
you.
can I?
You can have my donut.
Oh, really?
There you
Oh,
go.
thank
Yeah,
so-
of course.
Yeah, like back in
Do we
elementary
really get
school.
to have the rest of these drinks? Wow.
I sure hope so. 'Cause
That's
I
awesome.
don't think anybody else.
I
wants the
love
rest of
free
these.
Starbucks.
Yeah, we'll see.
And we have fans that are watching this. They'll like pay some good money to have our half drinking Starbucks
It's
coffees.
only, yeah. I hope not. It's kind of gross.
Sell them on
I
eBay.
gotta have them. Yeah,
$1
back to
million.
back. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm a chai guy.
Same here.
I'm gonna go with the chai. Yeah, I think that's definitely. All right.
What kind of chai though? Oh,
I think
just good
yeah,
chai.
just like good chai.
Just good
in
chai.
general, in general. So, well, cool. Right on.
So what do you think, Davis? Does Starbucks live up to the hype?
Not bad, but I think it might be bigger fan of their winter drinks. I'm more of a peppermint than pumpkin kind of guy.
No problem. Just means more maple pecan goodness for me.
On that sweet note, we're going to take a short break, but stick around because you don't want to miss 2 more of our amazing cooking tutorials.
Listen, I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you judge me for having a problem. No one is going to know that I need help. I need help. I know that no one is going to judge me for having a problem. I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you listen.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Welcome back, everyone. Entrees often steal the show as the main dish of a meal, but appetizers deserve a lot more credit than they're given.
I couldn't agree more. Apps are highly underrated, which is exactly why I made a video showing you how to make a simple but tasty hors d'oeuvre. This is CTV Cooks, and I'm Davis Bonner. So, you've been invited to a dinner party, but instead of bringing chips and salsa like you did last time, let's spice things up with some homemade hummus. For this recipe, you'll need a food processor. You can try a blender, but that's a mistake you only make once. You'll also need olive oil, lemon juice, whole garlic, seasoned salt, garbanzo beans and can opener, ground pepper, salt, cumin, and whatever delivery mechanism you prefer. To start out, begin by breaking off 1 or 2 cloves of garlic, depending on taste, and mince it into small pieces. Open your can of garbanzo beans and then make sure to drain out all of the liquid. Dump the entire can into the food processor. Next, take the minced garlic and put it on top of the garbanzo beans. At this point, take the olive oil and pour in roughly a half tablespoon worth. Then take the lemon juice and add 1 tablespoon to the mixture. Use your seasoned salt to season to taste. I recommend just a little bit. Same goes with your pepper and salt. And then add a dash of cumin. At this point, you're ready to start blending the mixture together. Check to make sure everything is mixed together well and taste how you like with a test bite. Make any final adjustments to the flavor before blending it one more time. Congratulations, you've just made hummus, and in the process stepped up both your cooking game and your dinner party game. Enjoy. They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but with the busy schedule and poor self-initiative of a college student, it can often be hard to make the time. So here's an easy meal you can make in minutes, no matter how late you're running for that 8 a.m. I'm Davis Bonner with CTV Cooks. This is French toast, and that is the mess you're about to make. For this recipe, you'll need a loaf of bread, 3 eggs, milk, nutmeg, allspice, butter, vanilla, cinnamon, your choice of syrup, and a small candle to help set the mood. To begin, start by melting your butter. We're going to go ahead and set that to about 5. And then crack your eggs into the pan where you're going to be mixing your milk, your eggs, and your spices. Once you have the eggs cracked, add your milk. And I like to do it by feel, but you could probably go with roughly 1/4 cup. And then whisk them together until you have a nice consistent mixture. Once that's complete, add your spices to taste. And then finish by whisking everything together. At this point, you're ready to start cooking. Double check that your butter has evenly coated the pan so that nothing sticks. Now, grab your bread and simply dunk the bread in the egg mixture on both sides, coating it evenly, and then bring it over to the pan, and you're ready to start cooking. Once it's been cooking for a while, take your Count spatula and check the bottom of the bread to see if it's cooked. If it hasn't browned yet, let it cook for a few more minutes. Once you've let both sides cook for a couple minutes, check to make sure that it's good, and then you're ready to eat. Now that you have a fat stack, let the inner 6-year-old inside you decorate to your heart's content.
So, is French toast actually French?
Je ne sais pas. French fries certainly aren't. I learned that the hard way. Misleadingly named foods are one of the biggest reasons I have trust issues.
Remember what your therapist said. You trust too much.
Yeah, I know.
While Davis recomposes himself, we're going to take one more break. But when we come back, we've got all the best scoops on the latest food news.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
Welcome back, Rams. Fort Collins is not just the namesake city of CSU, but a mecca of culture.
The FOCO foodie scene is one of our biggest cultural claims to fame. Not only do we have great restaurants here, but we can appreciate cuisine from all over the country.
That's why, here at CTV Cooks, we choose to do serious reporting on foodie news near and far. Here's what's cooking this week.
Do you have taste buds and the ability to process lactose? If so, you probably like macaroni and cheese. Panera Bread, the popular chain that has become known for basically everything except its bread, recently announced that it will be serving customizable mac and cheese. These build-your-own dishes include a Baja Bowl with avocado and tomato, as well as a barbecue chicken variety. And with each dish clocking in about 1,000 calories, they're a perfect entree to kickstart your winter bulk.
Big news this week comes from condiments producer Heinz with their recent announcement to release Mayo Chup to the United States. According to Heinz, the unique concoction is made up of mayonnaise, ketchup, and a blend of spices. This condiment was once exclusive to the Middle East, but now is fair game to all Americans to try. For those of you looking to liven up your otherwise dull fry dipping routine, this saucy sauce, as Heinz is calling it, may just fit the bill.
Yee's Poke Station recently opened here, and I am here for it. The restaurant serves traditional seafood poke bowls, as well as chicken, beef, pork, vegan, and vegetarian options. Not feeling bold enough for a bowl? Yee's also serves a variety of crepes, both sweet and savory. Other breakfast foods available are including Hong Kong egg-style waffles, which can be topped with Nutella or red bean paste. And to wash everything down, they have a pop and boba tea menu, which includes pudding and jelly toppings.
That's all the time we have for foodie news this week.
We're going to change gears now and talk about a problem that most college students will face at some point in their young lives, the notorious offer to Netflix and chill.
In this next segment, Cheyenne and I will show you how you can tackle this potentially awkward scenario with a culinary twist.
Hello, and welcome to this episode of Netflix and Chew. I'm your host, Davis Bonner.
And I'm Cheyenne Duba. Today we will show you how to make sure your evening goes the way you both pretend it won't, but know it will.
So, you've extended the invitation to a friend who may or may not have benefits to come watch Netflix and chill.
The key to making sure everything goes smoothly is to drop constant hints to the tacit agreement to which you have both subscribed.
Here are some of the fundamental ingredients you will need to perfectly execute this batch of casual romance.
First, you'll need a single blanket, but make sure you only have one, so you are forced to share.
Next, a candle or some Febreze is essential to cover up that nasty bachelor pad musk.
To really impress your date, take that boxed wine you have and pour it into a vintage bottle.
In order to make sure you don't jump the gun, popcorn will keep both of your hands busy for at least the first 15 minutes of the film.
Tactfully set some novels on your coffee table to portray yourself as well-read. These will help create the illusion that you're sophisticated.
And finally, double check your ex hasn't changed their Netflix password quite yet. Step 1. Make a strong first impression. So, go ahead.
Step 2. Be sure to have popcorn ready before your date arrives. Cook for an adequate time to maximize your popped kernel yield. In the likely event you burn your popcorn, quickly mask your mistake with a barrage of flavors.
Start the night out with 2 hearty glasses of wine to make sure you're both at least somewhat attracted to each other by the end of the night. If you're feeling especially socially awkward, chug a glass of wine prior to their arrival.
Now that all the pieces are in place, make sure you have an escape route planned, just in case.
Otherwise, enjoy your burnt popcorn, cheap wine, bad movie, and the company of your insignificant other.
Make sure to tune in next week to learn about affordable aphrodisiacs for college students.
Wow, I never realized how much of a date's outcome is contingent on the food preparation.
I know, right? Fellas, take note. Well, that's all the time we have for you tonight, Rams, but thank you so much for tuning in.
Check back with CTV tomorrow evening for news, weather, sports, and entertainment. Keep it sweet, CSU.
Stay tasty, Rams.